up, you guys? After she reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate Atlantis. This is season 3, episode 18. Let's get into the episode.
Previously on Stargate Atlantis.
You have some Wraith DNA.
My father told people that it was a gift. I could help my people by warning them of the Wraith's approach.
You're saying you think Taylor might be able to tap into this Wraith psychic network?
If she can, we'll be able to gather all the intel we ever needed about them.
This is a plot point that hasn't been around for a while.
So pathetic.
What?
Nobody said anything.
You don't have to, do you? Look, it's not my fault things are hard to find on the bottom of the ocean.
Rodney, you said you knew where it was.
I said I knew its last known location. It is a mobile drilling station, remember? Obviously that's going to take a few hours.
If you don't find it soon, this is going to be your last known location.
Oh, zing!
Okay, kids, do I have to pull this thing over? It's hard enough being in this damn thing for hours without listening to you guys.
Actually, Dr. McKay has managed to narrow the search field to a remarkably small area.
Finally, voice of reason. Thank you, Dr.
Graydon.
Yes, of course. Well, welcome to the team.
I've been here almost 8 months.
Really? It's been that long, has it? Time certainly flies.
Of course, I'm not here on a jumper looking for a needle in a haystack.
You know what? Shut up.
You know what? You shut up.
Hey! I don't hear Grayson complaining.
It's Graydon with a D.
What? You sure?
It's my name.
No, because I could have sworn that the guy I wanted for your department was called Grayson, because I remember thinking Dick Grayson, Bruce Wayne's ward.
Well, it's Graydon.
That means I hired the wrong guy.
Okay, kids, we're here. Now, hopefully it won't take too much longer to power up this station.
That wasn't so hard.
All I gotta do is dock this thing, and we can find out what this place is all about.
All systems are online and functioning at full capacity.
You mean we're generating power already?
Well, no, but we probably could if we wanted to.
No, slow down. The ancients abandoned this project for a reason. Let's try to find out what that reason might be before we start drilling into the planet's crust.
Yes, well, fair enough.
Have we not been down this hallway before?
Every corridor looks the same.
Don't worry, I have an uncanny sense of direction.
I don't.
Right.
I'd be so lost.
That's impossible. We took a left, and then a right.
Okay, well that's how you make mistakes. You go left, until you can't go left anymore.
I'm sensing a Wraith presence nearby.
You sure? We're pretty deep underwater.
I cannot be certain, but I believe it is on board the drilling platform.
This is Sheppard. Everyone drop what you're doing, get back to the control room immediately.
We did a complete life signs scan. It was the first thing we did when we stepped aboard this station. Look, I promise you, there is nobody here but us.
No, Rodney, and I'm sensing it even closer now.
Well, maybe it's the pressure. It's being known to do things to the mind.
Just humor me and check again.
There. All of these life signs have been accounted for. Humored?
Wraiths don't show up on life signs detectors if they're hibernating.
There is no Wraith here, I'm telling you.
Has your sense ever been wrong?
Never, and I cannot shake this feeling.
I trust her.
As opposed to irrefutable fact.
Your machines don't know everything.
I never said that they did.
There is a way for me to be sure. If I can reach out with my mind and establish a link.
Wow, it's a little reckless, don't you think?
If there is no Wraith, then there will be no mind for me to link with, and therefore no risk. But if there is a Wraith nearby...
We need to know.
Just to be sure.
It's already set in stone.
Sorry.
Taylor?
I was mistaken. There's nothing there.
That's good.
I'm sorry.
No reason to be sorry.
Perhaps it was the effect of the pressure at this depth.
Well, if you've ever seen the abyss, pressure can make you nuts. And not that I think you're nuts.
It's all right, John. I'm relieved.
Well, we have a lot of exploring to do. Until Rodney delivers the preliminary status report, I'm all yours. Put me to work, Colonel.
Let's make up some time, break into teams. Ronan, you're with Taylor. Elizabeth, you're with me, or I'm with you, however you want to put it.
Either way, or either way.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Why?
You just haven't said a word.
Have I not? Has my silence made you uncomfortable? Your friendship is very important to me. I would hate to do anything that made you uncomfortable.
Okay, well, I'm good.
Rodney, what's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
We just lost the lights.
What? Huh. Zelenko, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Have you lost power where you are?
No? Have you?
No.
We have.
I want to know what's going on.
You know, the station has been lying idle down here for a few millennia. We're bound to blow a few fuses.
Look, I'll have power back online in a minute. Just hang tight.
Ronan, Taylor, report your position.
Ronan, Taylor, come in. Ronan, Taylor.
Rodney, we've lost contact with Ronan and Taylor. You know their position?
No, negative. Internal sensors are out, but I have determined the location where the power went down.
It's an auxiliary control area, search grid 6.
It's the deck that Ronan and Taylor were exploring.
We'll meet you there.
Davidson.
It's Dickinson.
Yeah, well, I was in the ballpark. Just give me a break here. Look, get back to the jumper. See if you can use its sensors to determine the location of our people within the drilling platform. Raid done. You go with them.
Weapons fire.
9 mil. This way. Ronan, Taylor, come in.
Are you all right? Did you see who attacked you?
Yeah, it was Taylor.
What? Why?
Okay, until we know what's going on, I'd like everyone in one place.
This is Zelenka. Someone has just activated emergency force field throughout the station.
Can you make it back to the control room?
Yes, I think so.
Do it.
That doesn't make any sense. What's she doing?
You and Elizabeth go back to the control room. Ronan and I are going to check up on Taylor.
Be careful.
No kidding.
Drop it.
John,
What the hell's going on?
I do not know.
This is Sheppard. We got Taylor.
And?
And nothing. There's no memory of anything that happened in the last hour. We're on our way to crew quarters.
I'll meet you there.
Okay, let's forget about restoring the station to its former glory. Concentrate your efforts on internal sensors and disabling the force fields that are cutting us off from the jumper. There is a Wraith.
Most powerful mind I have ever encountered. I tried to shut her out.
Her?
Yes. I believe this Wraith is a queen.
I hate queens.
In that brief moment, I sensed great power. The experiences of many centuries. Hunger. And then, nothing. My next memory is of Colonel Sheppard and Ronan aiming their weapons towards me.
So there is a Wraith aboard the drilling platform.
If that were the case, why'd you use Taylor to do all that damage? And why didn't the life science detector pick up a signal?
Doesn't matter. If she's here, I'll find her.
We'll find her.
I would like to help.
I'm sorry, Taylor, but until we can determine exactly what's...
Yes, of course. I understand.
Dickinson, any progress on disabling those force fields? Like, I'm getting indications that some of them are going up and down. We could really use the jumper sensors.
I'm doing my best, sir.
One of these days, I'm just gonna call him Dr. McCoy.
I'd love to be there for that.
Well, the next time he calls me Grayson.
Actually, I know Grayson.
There really is a Grayson?
Yeah, he's a damn good scientist, too. Surprised McKay didn't hire him.
Did you do that?
I don't know, but I'm happy to take credit for it. Check it out.
Yeah.
Control your weapon, dude.
I don't understand. What could the Wraith possibly want with an ancient drilling platform? For that matter, how did they even get here?
I don't know, maybe on a ship nearby.
Underwater?
Who knows? Taylor's spidey sense works for miles. Look, are the external sensors up and running?
Yes, they're operational, but they're designed to scan the ocean floor.
Doesn't matter. Coleman, take a look at the drilling platform's external sensors. See what you turn up.
What am I looking for?
Anything.
It's about time. I was beginning to think you'd gotten lost. Listen, did you manage to,
Colonel Sheppard, if you can hear me, please.
Help me!
Who am I talking to? What's your location?
You have any men unaccounted for?
2 guys I just sent back to the jumper.
I think they're in trouble. Can you get those force fields down?
We're working on it.
The Wraith presence is even stronger than before. She is aboard the station. You must warn them.
Colonel Sheppard, Taylor is certain the Wraith is aboard the station.
Ronan, I'm heading back to the jumper. Meet me there.
I'm on my way!
only do one at a time.
The jumper sensor should be able to locate them.
Graded.
Now, why are you aiming a gun at him? What's that gonna do?
Fed upon.
What about Dickinson?
No sign of him yet.
See if we can find him using the,
Sheppard? Sheppard, come in.
You are Sheppard, the one who can fly this ship. You will return me to the surface. Kneel.
Sheppard, this is McKay. What do you got? Sheppard, can you hear me?
Is something wrong?
You will fly me to the Stargate and return me to my people.
Oh, God.
Sheppard, this is McKay. Please respond. Sheppard, come in.
I'm here.
We had to throw the emergency force fields up. The section you were in was flooding.
I noticed.
You were thrown by the
Force of the water clear the force field bulkhead.
I missed.
I noticed that too.
Everyone else is accounted for. Any sign of Dickinson?
Stand by, McKay.
Look, I don't know what just happened,
Shoot.
but we are now cut off from the jumper.
I will this now.
Wait.
What for?
We lost the jumper. We lost communications with Atlantis. Maybe she can help us get out of this place.
How? What the fuck? How?
Welcome back. I trust you're comfortable.
Guard the sensation you're feeling are the sedatives we're pumping you full of. Just a precaution. As for the other precautions,
Now you're gonna tell us everything we want to know.
In exchange for...
This is not a negotiation.
I disagree. Let me get this over with.
How did you get aboard this station? Are there any more of you?
You are all about to die.
Really?
care to elaborate on that at all?
We should be able to keep the force fields up until Atlantis sends a rescue jumper, but station communications are still down, so...
I should have listened to Taylor. This wouldn't have happened.
Don't worry about it, Rodney. It's not your fault.
I'm the one who sent those men back to the jumper.
Well, the sensors indicated that there was nobody here, so...
I don't think there was, sir. I think the Wraith arrived here after we did the initial scans.
What?
Well, you asked me to do a search with the remote sensors. I found something. We didn't notice it on the way down because it's radiating very little EM.
Guys, head back here. I think I have a few answers.
Wraith cruiser.
It was completely buried in silt.
Which means it's been here a very, very, very long time.
Yes, give or take a very.
Doesn't explain how she got here.
Maybe she swam over.
No, the pressure at that depth is...
It's deadly to humans, but she's not human, remember?
It's difficult to imagine, but with a Wraith's ability to heal itself.
And there are no other Wraith on board?
Way to know for sure. Our prisoner isn't talking, other than you're all about to die.
Which may or may not be an empty threat.
And you've no way of knowing.
You know, she said it with a lot of confidence.
There is a way to find out.
We've already been down that road.
And what is to stop her asserting control over you again?
She's heavily sedated. And this time I know exactly what I'm dealing with.
Kind of stupid, but alright, go off.
I was caught off guard the first time. That will not happen again.
It does not matter.
Well, we think it does.
Your fate is sealed.
If you have any reason to suspect that I am not myself, do not hesitate to use that.
I won't.
I see her. Leading the first wave of ships that attacked Atlantis during the war. Queen of a great alliance. Her ship was damaged during the battle. It crashed into the ocean. She fed upon her own crew to survive. Too deep to ever swim to the surface. Waking between centuries. Waiting for rescue that never came. Until finally, She was alone. She sensed our presence during our descent. She sensed me and saw us as her one chance at freedom from her prison. The water was crushing, but she was determined. Finally, after all these millennia, a ship. But she did not possess the gene to fly it.
She used Dickinson to call for me.
Taylor.
You are all about to die.
It does not sound like Taylor.
You are all about to die. You are all about to die.
Snap out of it.
Wait! She has activated the self-destruct device of the Wraith cruiser. It is set to detonate within 2 hours.
Not an empty threat.
You had a lot of faith in the fact that you'd escape in less than 2 hours.
How's Taylor?
She's resting. I think I took a lot more out of her than she's willing to admit.
What's the news?
Okay, well, it looks like the ancients chose this section of the ocean floor because the planet's crust is remarkably thin right below us, allowing them to drill directly into the magma and maximize the geothermal power output.
Okay.
Which means there's a great deal of potential energy directly beneath the station.
That's the news. That this place works as advertised.
No, the news is that if they were to detonate, say, the self-destruct of a Wraith cruiser on just such a wafer-thin crust...
Oh my god.
All that thermal energy directly beneath us will be released all at once.
Bad news.
Yeah, the initial explosion will be magnified 1,000 times. We're talking catastrophic.
So it won't just be us that's affected.
No, Atlantis will be affected as well. It's well within the blast radius.
We have no way to warn them?
They never even see it coming.
We, disarmed the self-destruct.
That's brilliant, but we still need to get there.
And how do we do that without the jumper?
We're way behind schedule. They're going to send a rescue jumper any minute now.
Even if they've left already, I mean, the moment we were overdue...
Yeah, they won't make it in time.
How far is the cruiser?
Less than a kilometer.
She swam that far. What is she?
A formidable enemy.
I have an idea. Found these in the database when we first got here. They were used primarily to make repairs to the exterior of the station.
Very cool.
Yeah, you should be able to traverse the distance between here and the cruiser.
You mean we?
Yes, of course, we.
This must be how she got in.
Probably. All right, let's get suited up.
Good thing she didn't destroy theirs when she got up? I don't know.
You're breathing too hard.
Forgive me for being aware of exactly how much pressure is being exerted on this suit right now.
That is a walk on the beach.
Why are their arms like that? That's so weird.
It's supposed to make me feel better.
No, it's supposed to make you walk faster. We're on a clock here.
How do we disarm the self-destruct? You won't survive the blast any more than we will.
I can get the information we need.
If you were strong enough, you would have done so already. I can feel how weak you are.
We shall see who is stronger.
Taylor?
You are weakening.
Taylor, I think you should stop.
My concentration slipped for just a moment.
And in that moment, I could have crushed you with a single thought. Perhaps next time I will.
There isn't gonna be a next time.
Elizabeth, I'm fine.
No, you're not. I can see what this is doing to you. Let's just give McKay a chance.
Pretty sure this is the device, and I'm pretty sure it says we have less than half an hour.
So turn it off.
How do you know that? Where does it say that?
What does that mean?
It's not accepting commands of any kind. But there must be some kind of a command code that needs to be entered first.
Can you figure it out?
Yes, well, command codes are usually quite simple, like the number 1 or the letter A, like in Wraith, which would be...
Can you figure out the code or not?
No, not if I stood here and tried for 1,000,000 years, and we have just under 1,000,000 years less than that.
Elizabeth, you there?
Any luck?
Negative. We don't get her command code.
In less than 30 minutes, we're dead.
This is the only way.
I told you, Rodney has another idea.
That may or may not succeed. There's only one way to be certain.
She said she would kill you next time.
I will not let that happen.
No. We're gonna give them more time.
Ronan, there's been an emergency in the control room. Dr. Weir needs your help.
What about her?
I'll watch the prisoner. Hurry.
Watch yourself.
Stupid.
Are you fool enough to try again?
I have very little to lose.
You're trying to hide something from me.
There's been a development.
You've been able to disarm the self-destruct device.
No, but Rodney thinks if he can tie in an equity generator, he can still get the Wraith cruiser to fly.
After all these years.
The damage was superficial. Problem was the engines. McKay's already restored power, and I think I can fly the ship to a safe distance.
There's the suicide mission.
Well, if I can ditch the ship on the mainland, maybe I can get far enough away from the explosion.
Wait, let me try again. If I can get her to give up her command code, you won't have to risk it.
You're in no condition to do that. Sorry.
Oh, Taylor.
Now,
She doesn't look wet.
swimmer, I'll give you that.
You have restored power.
It'll fly.
Is this a trick? I think this is a trick.
You shall be rewarded with a quick death.
Not dying according to plan here!
Thought you'd forgotten about me.
Of course not. I just had to wait for her to disable the device. Hey, just be thankful she didn't feed on you before she entered the command code.
That's why you didn't want to be bait.
No. You had to be bait because she was expecting you to be the one trying to fly the ship. She's dead, right?
Let's get out of here.
Well, Zelenka's finally got communications back up. Turns out Atlantis had sent another jumper. Should be here within the hour.
That's good news.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't wait to see the sun.
No, we haven't finished what we came here for. Wraith's gone. We got a ton of research to do.
Yes, we do.
In fact, I'm pretty sure we should be able to come up with a way to get auxiliary power online in a couple of days.
Is he serious?
Yeah, he is.
Well, I for one intend to spend the next little while resting.
Same here.
Yeah. Same here.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty-o, well that was Stargate Atlantis, Season 03, Episode 18. It was an okay episode. You know, we dealt with a Wraith again, which we haven't dealt with Wraith in quite a few episodes now, so there's that. And you know, we brought up the, you know, the connection thing that Taylor can do. Little disappointed though that we didn't get any mention of Carson in this episode. Like, just like an offhand comment about missing him or something. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.